For having never done this before, geez, this is actually quite enjoyable. Ran into a few other people who were hiking, getting out of the house. This is exactly what I needed. But there's lessons to be learned from this too. Things to bring for next time. Most notably my whistle, because there's a few parts of this trail that kind of gnarly looking, and having that whistle handy would definitely save a life or two. Was smart enough to bring a second bottle of water, so I got that waiting for me in my backpack. But I definitely need better shorts, smaller shorts actually, because losing so much freaking weight, even with all the notches I keep putting in my belt. My pants won't stay up. Good problem to have, I suppose. But this is something I could easily see myself doing a few times this summer, assuming it's not ridiculously hot out like it's gonna be today. So, but I've been looking for a new workout because the bike at home just isn't cutting it anymore, and I am genuinely shocked that my knees don't hurt. I thought they would, but if there's any part of me that is feeling this uphill climb, it's the back of my legs. And I do have the GoPro going. Hopefully that caught some really, really good stuff. But this is absolutely phenomenal. Stumbled upon, looks like a burn pit. Got a bunch of burnt logs and stuff. But the view out that way is incredible. I mean, look at that. Absolutely incredible. I might actually break out my camera for this one. my review for the Deer Point Trail, at least I think that's what it's called, here on Bogus Basin. On all trails, it's marked as moderate, and I would say that's a fair assessment. This is definitely not the easiest hike to do, especially if you're out of shape. And I'm not saying I'm in shape, but better than I was a couple years ago. But a lot of incline, but it's not going straight up either. There's enough switchbacks and everything else to mitigate some of the difficulty. But as far as scenery, well, a lot better than whatever I was going to get in Nampa, that's for damn sure. But getting down, well, that's going to be the interesting part, because I got to backtrack to Shaker Ridge and hope that's not just a complete drop off, because if it is, I'm screwed. And then I got to find another way back. But hopefully, with some luck, it's not too bad. But as far as my very first official off-road hike, or hiking trail, whatever you want to call it, 10 out of 10. Would do this again. It's absolutely gorgeous. Going down, I can feel my knee not hurt, but it's making itself known. Like, hey, maybe we should find an easier route. But the problem is all of the hikes after Deer Point, they're all black diamond trails, and that I really don't know if my knee could handle. So I'm just gonna backtrack and hope for the best. So I just decided to, instead of going back the way I came, to go down Shaker Ridge, which is most definitely a dedicated mountain bike ski course trail. The good part about this is that it looks like it dumps right into the parking lot, which is what I'm aiming for. The bad part is that it's loose dirt and pretty steep incline, and I'm just glad I'm wearing my actual hiking boots today, because there's no way I'd be able to do that or this with any other type of shoes. And right now it's starting to level off, but flip the camera around. That's what I just walked down from, and if you don't have good shoes, you're gonna feel it for sure. But still, being at the top of Bogus, like, I got no complaints. I'll just make my way back down. It's 10:30. Been hiking for over an hour now. Broke out my second bottle of water, and actually a protein bar sounds really good right now too, so I might have myself a nice delicacy and get some fuel, because this part is brutal. Going up Deer Flat, yeah, it's a hike, but it's not terrible. But being exposed like this, I'm starting to feel it, so it's snack time. So, have my protein bar, one of the Think chocolate brownie ones. I think it's like 1 gram of sugar or less than 1 gram. Like, there's basically no sugar in it, but I absolutely love those things, and I'm already feeling the energy from it, but I'm gonna have me dessert. And dessert are Skittles. Now, if you know me personally, you know that for me to eat Skittles means that I need a real pick-me-up. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I was diagnosed pre-diabetic 3 years ago. And basically that meant I was 1 cupcake away from being type 2. And my family has a history of type 1 diabetes and type 2. So I wanted nothing to do with that. So between my doctor telling me to cut the shit, start taking care of myself, and the universe basically saying the same thing, I started working out religiously, exercise bike, cardio, anything I could do to pause my workout. Basically anything to get my ass into gear and avoid being type 2 diabetic. Now, it's taken me 3 years to get my A1C down to, I think my last reading was below, right around 5. Like, my last blood work, my doctor was jumping through the roof because of how happy she was with my A1C. And I'm not pre-diabetic anymore, but it's taken me a long time to get here. And 3 years ago, I would have probably keeled over 10 minutes after I started this hike, just from the sheer exhaustion, because I was 245, 250, hell, probably even more than that. My last weigh-in, I was 187, and I feel fan-fucking-tastic. And being able to climb to the tallest peak, I think, in the Treasure Valley and say, I fucking did it. I'm proud of myself. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel the lack of sugar, and I'm feeling a double cheeseburger once I'm done, but these Skittles are gonna help. So thank you to my wife for suggesting it. Next time I'm gonna plan a little bit better, bring some trail mix with some M&Ms. But for the first time in 3 years, on top of all my other accomplishments, I can tell fat me, you fucking did it. Now, I still have a long way to go to get down. I still have a long way to go in terms of my weight loss. I'd like to lose quite a bit more. But for anyone watching this who's struggling with weight loss, mental health, telling yourself, I can't do it, yes, you can. You absolutely fucking can. Because I'm proof. I weighed probably close to 280, 290 3 years ago, and I was ready to give up. So if you're watching this, and if you're any kind of overweight, doesn't matter what your goal is, what your scale says or anything, you can fucking do it. I'm living proof of that. And I'm on top of the fucking world right now. I get to enjoy Idaho's wilderness, and I feel like $1,000,000, 100%. Oh boy, had those Skittles, less than a handful, and holy shit, I forgot what it was like to have like real legitimate sugar. I have definitely, God, I can't even talk. I definitely have the energy to get off the mountain now. Whew. Thankfully, I'm probably going to burn it off all the way down, but... There. You know, Idaho has call them quirks. And if you can look past some of those quirks, if you can see that Idaho has a lot to give, if you look past some of the more obnoxious quirks, its natural beauty is, there's nothing like it. Even northern Idaho, where we went last summer for family vacation, went up to Silverwood. It was mind-boggling beautiful up there. And even though I'm on the ski resort for the Treasure Valley, I'm exploring an area that I've never been to before. You know, I've lived here for, let's see, it's 2023. I've lived here since 1992, and this is just stunning, breathtaking. Like, you know, no way in hell you're gonna get me up here in winter. Absolutely not. Never in a million years. One, because I just don't like the snow. Two, I don't like driving in the snow. Even though I have a Subaru, like, yeah, I get it. But still, coming up here in summer, this is the first time in a couple of weeks where I felt completely disconnected from the outside world, the internet, emails. And even though I do severely and intentionally limit my time on social media, because Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that is just, it's all nonsense. It's all just ego-serving BS. Being out here in nature there's nothing like it. It is absolute bliss. And I'll be doing this hike many times in the future. Like, this is heaven. Absolute, unfiltered heaven.